Under the amendments to the Defence Act, the retirement age will be slashed from 60 to 50 years. The move, likely to affect scores of serving army personnel, will help reduce the government's wage burden, currently at over 60% of revenue. Under reforms being implemented to regain access to fresh loans from multilateral institutions, including the IMF, the country has committed to lower its wage bill to 50% of revenue by 2019. It's the first time the sensitive security sector will be subjected to the cost-cutting measures. A staff audit undertaken to weed out ghost workers in the other arms of the civil service will save $200 million this year.
As you know, we carried out audits, and those audits threw up a lot of anomalies. And it's in the correction of those anomalies that we hope to make the savings that I'm mentioning this year.
Beyond cost cutting, there are calls to address the supply side.
I think the principle of containing costs, rationalizing the government expenditure is generally agreed in government circles. But I want to think government is now trying to look at ways of improving or increasing the cake, because I think cutting costs, we can only go so far. But I also think we as a country, we need to look at our productivity.
A dearth in production has pushed up imports, widening the current account deficit. Local industries have been struggling to compete with cheaper imports owing to the firming US dollar and failure to access capital to retool. Zimbabwe's monetary authorities say they are close to a breakthrough in negotiations with major creditors.
The IMF and World Bank are due to give their final verdict on Zimbabwe's debt clearance strategy later this year. If that is approved, Zimbabwe will be eligible for fresh funding, which is what this country desperately needs to revive its industries, create employment, and get the economy going again. Farai Mwakutuya, CCTV, Harare, Zimbabwe.